Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is $3 Theater. And last year it was announced that Amazon, specifically Jeff Bezos, in his desire, his quest to obtain the one show that could thwart HBO's Game of Thrones. That's what he wanted. He wanted his precious to beat Game of Thrones. And he got it by personally brokering a $250 million deal with the Tolkien estate in order to secure the rights to produce at least 5 seasons of a Lord of the Rings television show that is kind of like a prequel series based around Aragorn, if I recall correctly. The full cost of everything supposedly is going to run around $1 billion. And that's including the $250 million down payment. So $750 million for 5 seasons of a show. Bezos has got the money, so he's willing to spend it for Lord of the Rings. But there hasn't been much to go on. There hasn't been a lot to go on, with the exception of this. Now, this is from the Lord of the Rings on Prime verified Twitter account, which posted this morning at 6 a.m. this little tweet saying 3 rings for the Elven Kings under the sky with a map of Middle-earth. Now, the map of Middle-earth, I should point out real quick, their first tweet was 2 days ago when they simply tweeted out, it all started with a map. And that was a quote by J.R.R. Tolkien himself. So they posted this map, an unidentified version of the map of Middle-earth. Take a look here. It's a little bit shrunk down. You guys get a good idea of it right there. We see that this is essentially the map of Middle-earth. And when put up against a known map of Middle-earth, we get an idea for what exactly there is to see here. We can see this is the full realm of Middle-earth right here. And it gives us everything we know. There's Rohan, there's Mordor, there's Gondor, there's the Iron Hills, there's, the Lost Realm of Arnor, a lot of words there, a lot of things, a lot of elements of Middle-earth that people really, really like. And I do too. I like Middle-earth. I can't wait to see what they do with the show. This map is awesome. And I do want it on my wall eventually next to one of Westeros, framed, which would be pretty freaking cool. But did you guys notice there's something added to this? And that's where it gets interesting here. That's where things get fascinating, because this is the map as we know it. This is the map as we know it, right? Let's back out a little bit here, get an idea. This map right here, we can see it on the right-hand side. We can see the Sea of Rion, right? We see it right there. Bring up this map right here. There's the sea right here, the edge of the map. We see it? We see it here. There's the sea. There's the mountain range. There's the sea. There's the forest. There's the mountain range. There's the sea. There's the forest. We see that right here. You guys can't see my cursor, but look to the right of this. And we see this whole other mountain range, couple streams, couple rivers maybe, a whole mountain range, as well as another big forest right there. That is not included on this map. That is not included at all on this map. Now, I don't know about you, but that is a clue. To me, that's a freaking clue. This is a recreation of the map of the realm of Middle-earth with a whole bunch of extra stuff. Now, we don't know what any of it means. But that is obviously, unless I am completely wrong here, and I haven't been able to find any map on Google Images that gives me past the sea. Unless I'm wrong, which people in the chat will tell me if I'm wrong, that is where I believe we will be spending a fair amount of time in this particular prequel series. Whatever is in that mountain range, whatever is in that forest, whatever is there, whatever mysteries are contained within. Because like I said, going back to this image, you cannot see it. It doesn't exist. We get to the edge of the map. There's nothing else out there. So what is on that mountain region? What is there? We don't know. We don't know. But it's a question that I have. It's a question that I'm curious to know the answer to. And I think we're going to know more as time goes on, because what they said with it being the 3 rings for the Elven King under the sky, it doesn't have a period at the end. It only has a comma. And the rest of the quote, at least according to Slash Film here, says 7 for the dwarf lords in their halls of stone, 9 for the mortal men doomed to die, 1 for the dark lord on his dark throne, in the land of Mordor where shadows lie, 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them, in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie. So this is the first statement from that particular passage in the book, from what Galadriel says. So whatever the maps are, if it all started with a map, and that's the very first line, whatever we get next is going to definitely tell us more about what's going on in Mordor or in Middle-earth at that moment in time. But I'm still curious what is on that mountain range. Now listen, my geography skills for Mordor or for Middle-earth are definitely a little rusty. So if that's something that you know the answer to, that I don't know the answer to, let me know. I saw it, I looked at it, I can't find it. No one's talking about it like that. So I wanted to throw my hat out there and be like, what's this? Maybe someone could tell me. I want to learn because I want to talk more about the show as we get into it. Anyway, I ask your thoughts, your opinions. If you made it this far, do me a favor, type LOTR into the chat and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day and peace out. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it. While you're here, feel free to check out that subscribe button. You know, help the channel out. Or you can watch any of the newest videos and make sure that you're caught up to date with what's going on in Hollywood and entertainment. So that way, when you're at work tomorrow, you can wow your friends with the information you learned from watching these videos. That's right. I said it. Subscribe.